Look, gentlemen, let's jump into this part of it. The best part of it, actually. The roll up or hold up edition. Now, our guest has left us, but we got to get it cracking the way we know how, gentlemen. And now with this edition, we got an extra lengthy, beefy edition. Excuse me. Now, shout out to our guest LB for joining us. But now, we got this roll up or hold up that's gonna really take the cake. Now, gentlemen, you know how it works, so let's start it with this. Online video shows Floyd Mayweather jumping in or entering an octagon. Roll up or hold up? Do we care enough to talk about it?
That's a roll up because he ain't gonna do shit. It's not like he's gonna sit here and actually
I don't know, bro.
make a match.
He might.
Well, he's not stupid enough, man. You think Floyd Mayweather is stupid?
Time out. I was just having this conversation with someone, and once I broke it down and explained it to him, their whole mind changed.
Okay, break it down for me, because I don't think he's stupid enough to get his head punched in.
Yeah, break this down for us, man.
Okay, time out. Okay, we know what boxing is about, right?
Facts.
Right. Boxing.
Of course.
It's about footwork and not getting hit.
Exactly. So now you get into this octagon. Octagon is less time, less rounds. He already know how to use his hands. The average UFC fighter right now, they're street brawlers.
True.
Mayweather's a technician. If someone trains Mayweather, and when Mayweather trains, he trains on 1,000. If Dragon Ball Z was real, Mayweather is part of it. Yeah, you know you laugh because you know I'm right. So now, if someone trains Mayweather's legs and show him how to use his legs, he will be something to reckon with in the ring for a first fight against someone, even if it's McGregor. He would have a shot.
No, he wouldn't. No.
Dude,
See, now
McGregor
you just undermining the sport that I love.
Dude, nah, bro. If McGregor couldn't even throw punches and
that's boxing. See,
boxing
all right.
The only difference between boxing, bro, the only difference between boxing and MMA right now is that they don't use gloves. The average MMA fighter don't even do grappling holds no more. They too busy trying to knock your freaking head off.
Okay, so now you're trying to disrespect the sport that I actually participate in. So I'm gonna break it down for you and let you understand,
bro. Dude, I'm not disrespecting. I does martial arts myself. I'm not disrespecting it at all. But I'm saying you
understand how hard the conversion is for that. Oh no, I'm gonna discredit.
Wait, I just want to say this. I just want to say this before y'all go rip each other's heads off. Mayweather ain't got no ground submission game. Continue.
True, but
it's not even that he ain't got no ground submission game. It's just the transition.
He has no submission game at all. You're right.
The transition from boxing to MMA, UFC is much more difficult than what people actually expect. It takes a whole long time. I mean, a long time to elaborate a solid game. Now, you talk about training Mayweather. Since he does train on 1,000, Mayweather is one of the best, trainers that we have seen in this day and age now because he trains heavily. He goes at it 100% always. He doesn't shortcut it, which is all the pokes that you need for boxing. But when it comes to actually training him to use his feet, get his footwork down, that's going to take more than 1 year for him to sit here and say, oh, well, I got a shot at McGregor. McGregor, yes. All boxing and all MMA fighters now try to knock you the fuck out because that's where they get the most money. You get knocked out early or you get a quick knockout. You get paid a whole lot more money for that shit. People like saying that shit.
No, okay.
People like saying that shit.
No, that's a fact.
But putting Floyd Mayweather in there, training him to sit here and actually box and kickbox and use his feet so that way he can actually withstand one chance with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor right now is the best MMA fighter. Right now, hands down, flat. But his weight class, and he's matter of fact, he's the championship of 2 different weight classes, if I'm not mistaken. So he has 2 championship belts, 2 different weight classes, and he is the best in that profession as of right now. So to say, give Mayweather a year, and he'll be able to, go around with Conor McGregor because they taught him how to use his damn feet is an insult, because Conor McGregor is gonna fuck him up.
Son, that's
Point
not
blank,
an
period.
insult. That's I'm not insulting the game. You're taking it in that aspect. I'm telling you that it doesn't matter what it is. If you can adapt to something,
You
you
can.
can learn and you can fight. You can fight, and he will be able to fight in that ring. If you sit here and disagree with me on that one, being
Oh no, I
biased
agree.
because
He'll be able to adapt to it, and definitely make the adjustments. But for him to make the adjustments and then go after Conor McGregor is a stupid decision. As a professional and as a money man that we know Mayweather is, he's not that stupid. So
hey,
he's
man,
going to take a year or 2 of boxing or MMA, whatever he wants to learn, jiu-jitsu,
shit. What else he got? What else he have to
Muay
do?
Thai.
What else does he have
He's
to
going to
do? He's
take
a
at least the 2
fucking
years
damn near
before
billionaire,
he
bro.
step in there. If he wants to step in there, he wants to step in there. That's the whole thing. I don't think Floyd Mayweather is smart enough to actually sit here and get his head punched in, because you can't be pretty in MMA. They don't allow you to be pretty in MMA. You know this. I know this. Nose get broken. You got to continue to fight. There's no stopping. There's no, oh, he got a cut on his eye, let's stop him, because they do that in boxing. No, this is not boxing. This is you going to fight. You're going to be bloody. Your face is going to get fucked up. And Floyd Mayweather is a pretty boy.
Okay, so you're telling me that he's not going to train for that?
No. He's going to be too pretty. He's going to
hold
try
up,
to use that same boxing strategy that he uses in MMA. I'm guaranteeing it.
Yo, you know the reason why he won the match with McGregor? You know the reason why? You know the reason why?
He outboxed him.
Because he knows boxing. He outboxed him.
Yeah, he outboxed him. But he's not going to
Mayweather already
anybody that you can fight. See, there's more limitations in fucking boxing than anything.
Which game he has to play. He already knows that.
So you think he's going to really come and sit here and bring fight? No, I don't think so. Because there's no protection. You can bring fight in boxing. You want to know why you can bring fight in boxing? Because the referees come in and go, stop, get off the ropes. Don't use this. Don't do that. That's why you can bring fight in boxing.
True.
You can bring fight in boxing because of that reason.
Again, you're telling me he's not going to train for that?
No, he's not going to be able to train and withstand that and understand that. Yeah, I'm training for this.
Dude, he has no choice but to. That's the rules. Choice but to, bro.
Floyd Mayweather in an octagon, I do not see it happening, because it's not going to be pretty.
So big, I never said it would, but basically what you're telling me is that if he goes through that type of extensive training, he'll be going through a half-ass training. That's what you're telling me.
He's not going to half-ass it, no, but it's still not going to. It's not going to be the best conversion that he has to, like, in my eyes, for him. It's not going to be the best conversion for him. Like, I know he's going to train on 1,000. We know this. He's going to train on 1,000 for this. Like, he's going to make sure his body, his everything, his chin is right, all that. He's going to try to make sure everything is right. But he's not going to be a boxing Mayweather. He's going to be a totally different looking Mayweather. That's the crazy part about it. That's the wild part. I'm just saying, bro. The dude ain't stupid. So at the end of the day, with him not being stupid, he's not gonna be get trained half-ass. Oh no, he ain't stupid. He's not stupid to get trained half-ass. He know that. We all know that. He's smart enough to sit here and go, I'm gonna put my all into this. Because I'm just saying, because just like you just said, you just said it yourself. Oh, he's going into the ring and there's no stopping, there's no cleaning cuts. Shit, they was cleaning cuts for McGregor and he still lost in the boxing ring. He had time to breathe. He had time to relax. But in the UFC, that's not going to happen. You're right, Joe. It's not going. There's no stopping. I see where you're coming from, but I don't think Floyd Mayweather is going to be good for it. No. It was stopping when McGregor was in that boxing ring and he still lost. He was breathing. But he lost in a boxing ring, though. All right. Okay, now. The matches are shorter in UFC, of course. The matches are shorter. This is why I think Floyd is trying to actually do it. See, boxing, you got 12 rounds. The matches are short. You get 3 rounds to sit here and actually to actually put on a show. 3 rounds to either knock him out or 3 rounds to get a decision. That's why Mayweather is, I think, going in, because that's the only way he'll be able to win. Decision.
But that's what it is about. No. It's about winning, right or wrong.
But he's not going to win like that, not playing that way, because you want to know, they're not going to allow him to get the decision. Like, somebody's going to fuck him up, period.
Yo, throw the wrong punch and Mayweather sidestep that shit. It's a wrap.
That I believe. That's for anybody in the UFC.
People thinking Mayweather ain't got no power in fucking hands. Y'all totally forgot he was knocking niggas the fuck out before he became this defense fighter. Niggas totally forgot about that shit.
Well, I'll say this, man. Let me jump in, man, because I'll say this. I was listening to y'all arguments, and I feel like y'all both land flat on the simple fact that I agree on this one thing. Mayweather is not an MMA fighter. You guys do make valid points in some parts of the argument, but he's going to get his ass dusted, man. Let's just be honest. It's like a dude's going to come out there, get him on the floor, throw him into an ankle lock, and that's it. Game over, bro. He's going to cry, beg for mercy on some whole other shit, and that's it.
Yo, half of them MMA fighters don't even train like that anymore, bro. You don't have
to. Everybody still trains like that.
Come on, man.
They maybe don't use it, but they still train like that, B. They have to.
Yeah, certain ones that are jiu-jitsu fighters, and not all of them are jiu-jitsu fighters.
Well, let's put it like this. Let's move to the next topic on Roll Up or Hold Up, because we spent too much time on that. But we got vaping could cause cancer and heart disease through research.
Still nicotine.
It's still nicotine,
bro.
All right, so we're going to roll up.
Nicotine, that's the killer.
All right, so we're going to roll up on that one. They got monkeys in Florida have deadly herpes.
Oh, sound like white man from town.
Oh man, allegedly.
I'm on a roll, bro.
Sound like white man from town. All right now.
I'm in rare form tonight, Piff. you got the mic out for the. I'm here, bro.
Word, you was on live for a little minute, for your screen went black.
All right, so we gonna go with this one then. YouTube ads are allegedly hacked to mine cryptocurrency.
I can believe it. Hold up.
So basically, when you go on YouTube and you're watching your favorite video, or they plant advertisement below your favorite video, those ads are actually being hacked by people across the world, so your computer can mine Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and deposit it into their account.
That is fucking amazing. Sign me up.
This is all alleged through research, but I did not go and do any research, so that's why it's all alleged.
If this shit is real, sign me up. I want in.
But now let's talk about Netflix. Roll Up or Hold Up has an 8-part hip hop documentary dropping soon, if not now, if it hasn't released, featuring Logic, Rhapsody, and I believe 2 Chainz and another amount of notable artists.
That's something to watch.
That
seems like something to watch.
I'm interested. Because you called out some you called out some spitters first, bro. So I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, man. And I hope you mean Logic too when I said spitters, because you feel me? I feel like he's definitely one of the underrated MCs out there, and I feel by underrated because a lot of people know about him. You know, not underrated by skill set.
He's in my top 25 with young boys right now. He's in my top 25, bro.
You feel me? But definitely put that out there for him. But next on Roll Up or Hold Up, 50 Cent says he has $8 million in Bitcoin that he allegedly forgot about.
I believe him.
He probably do, his little monkey ass. That monkey motherfucker.
Oh, probably if I'm not mistaken.
What happened?
I think he proved it already then, because it was a sell for his the second album. Was it the second album, or was it the third album?
All right, we'll hold up on this. So I believe it was the album in 2014. I believe it was Animal Instinct, or I forgot which one it was. But when he sold the album, he made it available for payments to be taken with Bitcoin. Now, with those Bitcoin payments, he said he got almost, I think, 743 Bitcoins. And now he forgot about it at the time because at the time, Bitcoin wasn't worth as much as it was worth now, which is not much now, but it's still.
Yeah, that shit was way down.
Yeah, it's down.
Way down.
But, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I'm looking at the stock market right now, and the whole market is down. But, point to be said, that pile of Bitcoin definitely inflated for him. But after looking at the stock market, if he didn't sell, that shit definitely deflated. So, we'll see where that goes.
Knowing him, he sold, bro.
I'm hoping so.
That shit is, dude, this shit is down 6,000. It was just 9,000 like 2 days ago.
It was 9,000 2 hours ago.
Correction. Damn, that just turned my stomach, bro.
Well, we'll got some more to turn your stomach. Next in Roll Up or Hole Up, teen shot dead in the head after no lacking challenge fails.
Wait, who?
Wow.
A teen was shot dead in the head after the no lacking challenge goes wrong.
Okay, Matt.
Roll up or hold up.
Update me on this no lacking challenge.
Yeah, I don't know what this is either, honestly.
So we're holding up on this one, gentlemen?
Hold up on this
yes,
one.
we are.
So the no lacking challenge is basically where a bunch of savages run around their neighborhood with straps and armed with weapons, and they basically make sure that their opponent or the person they're running up on isn't lacking. So they pull up with a camera, whip out their weapon, and say, hey, no lacking, and then that opponent or that person must turn around with a weapon to confront them like never lacking. And
this sounds like a purge.
This sounds like some young savagery at its finest. But just to get to the main storyline, a young teen lost his life after this challenge went badly wrong. He was shot in the head after, clearly explaining what it's about. And I just find it to be sad, but I saw some shit on fucking World Star today where there's a freaking hot stove or a hot eye shit. Basically, is a dude putting his fucking arm on a hot eye on the stove. I'm like, golly, what are we doing for internet fame these days? What are we doing? But next in Roll Up or Hole Up, Nelly is counter-suing his rape accusers. Roll up or hole up?
Wait, why? Hold up. Why the fuck are you even worried about it, dude? Like,
no,
he was proven innocent. Because you must be broke.
Well, he wasn't proven innocent. They dropped the charges. Basically, his point of taking them to court and suing them, he's not asking for any money, but he's just asking them for a formal apology and for the charges to be formally dropped in the eyes of the media. Because, one, when you have a rape charge on you, you still have it lingering associated with your name. So I'm assuming he just wants them to say they were lying bitches. I apologize, my French, not to disrespect women in any sort, but if a woman goes out and lies about being raped, that title definitely associates with that woman, and they should take that as it's given. But, he just wants that just to be like, yo, look, just don't be tainting my name, besmirchifying my character. And in a way, I kind of agree, because, that's a very serious claim. And things like that in this day and age with the Me Too era, with every woman coming forward, and you got to understand, like, those type of claims, that could change a person's career. For the worst. So, and especially when you look at Nelly as a music artist, he has a lot of female fans, whether it be through his music or his sex appeal. So
that's all his fans, his female fans.
So like,
Southern LL Cool J, bro. What you mean?
I could definitely understand. Like, no, like let's get this lying trick up here. You need to confess the fucking truth and be gone with your lying ways and go home and ask for some freaking repentance, because that's wrong. lying in some, because you know the thing is, and this goes for, and yes, we gotta shit on the fucking black women that do this dumb fuckery too, this fucking young tricks doing this dumb shit, because when the white women do it to the black guys, we're easy to take a dump on them, and this is not a race thing, but it's almost the same shit. It's like when a white girl says some black dude raped me, you feel me? So you go look for some random poor black dude and you put him in jail for some shit he didn't do. It's the same shit when a middle class or a hard working black girl goes to a famous black guy and says he raped me. You feel me? No, if it didn't happen, you gotta stick to your thing. If everything was consensual, it was consensual. Don't switch up because you feel like you could get a check out of this. Or don't switch up after he said you got to pay for your flight back. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, he raped me now. Oh, you ain't flying me back. You ain't flying me back in first class. I got to ride coach. Wait. You get what's this? Greyhound tickets? What's this for? So don't switch up, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't switch up. Next on Roll Up or Hole Up, Lonzo Ball has his first rap concert scheduled in Lithuania.
What the fuck?
Lonzo Ball is a rapper? Wow.
Roll up.
So he's not playing for the Lakers right now because of his knee, but he's going to go to Lithuania and perform a rap song.
You got to secure the bag, man.
Damon Lillard ass out of here, yo.
Yeah, it's fake day. Yeah, he a fake Damon Lillard.
He said a fake day. He a lame Lillard. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's definitely a lame for that one. That's some corny shit, my nigga.
All right.
Find your own niche. You already got a TV show with your family. I mean, just keep to that niche.
Well,
keep to that. Don't try to.
You know, these young boys, man. They hear the music and they feel like they could do it too. And I'm gonna be straight with you. I honestly, in a way, don't blame them, because when you hear the level of skill that goes into some of the shit that they doing, I think I could do it as well. But you know,
much mumbling. All you need to do is mumble, have a
fire ass beat,
and a fucking what's that shit? What's that shit called?
Auto tune?
No, not auto tune. Something like a catchy
hook.
A catchphrase. Yeah, catchy hook.
Yeah, I think we'll be halfway there, man.
Most of his shit, when he sit here, he go 21. Like that's all you hear, 21.
That shit's
like even with the new.
I don't even think he be fitting the beats that he be on. The beat be mad fast. He be rapping mad slow. I'm like, I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm like, fuck it, man. You hot right now.
Listen. All he has to say is 21, and niggas will be like,
21.
That's it.
Like I said, I'll say it again. Shout out to all the engineers out there, bro.
Next on Roll Up or Hole Up.
Y'all the real MVPs.
You feel me? Well, let's take the next one here on Roll Up or Hole Up. There's a New York City strip club set to open soon. But what's interesting about this unique location is that they're going to be having robotic dancers to entertain the guests of their establishment.
That's scary.
That's scary and weird as hell.
For what?
Like,
the strip club or the people going to the strip club? Because you got to understand.
No, the strip club itself. Because there's people that like that type of shit. So the strip club itself.
Well, we definitely found out you and your mans are into this shit with those $2,100 sex dolls.
No.
Listeners could go back and listen to that cast. You feel me? And get the full run up on everything. So, you know what I mean?
You would never hear me say,
I don't say never. There's some wild shit you said on the cast before, so let's tread lightly there. They can pull some shit of you saying some wild shit.
I've said some wild shit, but we can go back to that last cast.
Wait. Just to let you know, our most popular downloaded episode of the Smokecast is the episode of Roll Up or Hole Up where we're talking about the anal navel and the transgender playmate, where our senior most seasoned analyst gave us his most insightful insights of his approach on this topic. And when I say
That
our
is the
most
wait, you
downloaded,
serious?
I mean every bar full on the popularity.
Wait, you dead ass serious that cast is the most downloaded
I'll take a
podcast
picture and
not
show
in
you.
there?
I ain't gonna lie. I check the stats every
This
day, man.
motherfucker.
Shout out to the listeners, man. If it wasn't for
Men lie,
y'all,
women lie, numbers
you
dope.
feel me? It wouldn't be none of us, man. So please do share the cast, download the cast, and like the cast. But yeah, Jones, you know, you ain't too safe from this. So you and your mans, will you be attending this New York City strip club, throwing dollars at these
Listen,
robotic
don't put
bras?
me in there, okay? I never said I would be
All
in
right.
there. No, I
Will
will
you
not.
assist your mans to the location so he could go throw dollars at these New York City robotic women?
Hold on, they throwing dollars at robots now,
Nah,
man?
I'm not throwing dollars at no robots. No, I'm not going. No, I wouldn't
Well,
even
would
take
you
him
assist
there.
your mans on going?
Nah, he can go by himself. He can tell me how it is though, but he can go by himself.
You're not gonna go.
That's not my thing.
What type of support system are you, bruh? What if he needs your moral support?
Moral support is from afar, my nigga.
Shit, he might need yours in a person.
Nah, he can't get that.
Hey Piff, yo Piff, time out. But King Jones, you playing a robot right now. You're playing a video game, son.
That's a video game,
That's
though.
That's kind of like a robot.
Game.
You pay.
Like, that's a video game. I don't pay shit for this. This is paid for already. I paid for this bitch already.
In New York City clubs, bro.
I'm saying,
I
man.
paid for this bitch already. If that's the case, I paid for this bitch already. This
Look,
bitch paid
man.
off. Like
It's paid up like that $2,100 sex doll you about to get. 21.
No, I'm not about to sit here and cop that. I'm telling you, that is not my thing, man.
21.
I cannot do that. That is just. Listen, I don't even understand the thought
21.
behind it, but then again, you know,
real talk, son,
the way the world is now.
Son, that club's gonna be packed. 21.
21.
It might. You know what?
They gonna have they gonna have a section where you could buy pre-owned freaking sex dolls. 21. You feel me? Like they gonna capitalize on this market. They found themselves a niche. I ain't mad at them. Honestly, I'm mad that I didn't think of this shit first. You feel me?
That's crazy, son.
Like shit, if y'all niggas like fucking robotic sex dolls and all that wild shit, you feel me? To each his own. Let me know what y'all like so we could build the next shit for the future. If y'all like robots just doing wild freaky shit, you know, it's whatever, bro. Whatever. Like, you know, I don't have to be there. I just need to be the one getting the checks from y'all niggas spending money in there. So we can work this out.
He said, yo, you ain't on trial and I ain't no judge, so you good, bro.
You feel me? So now
This nigga.
we got a good one here, man. We got some good ones right here. So next one, roll up a hole up, man. Damn, this is a very good one though. So we're gonna hit it with this one. A woman at Newark Airport tries to bring a peacock on the plane. I believe it's a stress relief peacock.
Where the fuck did she get a peacock? Where the fuck did she get the peacock?
I'm guessing these things are domestic now. I don't.
Yo,
wait, that's actually a really good question, but I don't know. So I'm guessing she had a domesticated, a stress rescue peacock type situation, and she wanted the peacock to assist her on her plane ride, and she was restrained.
First
well, not
foremost,
restrained,
wait.
but go in, Jones.
Before you ask that, before you even finish that, okay. Peacocks aren't known to this area. Where the fuck did she get the peacock? How did she get it back in the United States? Why the fuck would you want to put it on a plane?
To the cage, son.
I don't know. Mac, turn your mic up. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Listen, the smuggling is now real. If you could sneak a fucking peacock in the United States, because I'm pretty sure they're not in the United States. I'm fucking pretty sure.
Well, they got them in the zoos.
No, they are peacocks in the United States. If I'm not mistaken.
There you go. You sounding better. Turn it up a little more.
I'm good.
Turn it up a little more. You sounding good, but we want to get you to great. If we could get you to marvelous, it'd be
Mic check.
Yeah, you're good enough though. You're good enough. Cast, you know, we had this part of the cast though, so.
Yeah.
Yo,
after this, we're gonna get my review.
You sound. Wait, let me hear that.
Yeah, you go now.
Yo.
Damn,
Yeah.
you almost sound marvelous. I kind of didn't want to say that, but you know, yeah, you sound pretty great.
Terrible, son.
The hate, the slander,
But
early.
yeah, this stress rescue peacock situation, man. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this, but yeah,
I don't understand how the fuck you get a peacock.
I don't know why you have a domestic peacock. If
Listen,
that out of all animals for stress
exactly.
rescue, it's like.
And I could have sworn peacocks are not allowed to be like pets.
Really?
They're like endangered species or something, right? And they gotta be like endangered species.
I could see a peacock being endangered.
Is it an endangered species? I mean, you can't have it as a pet.
You know what? There's some people out there who's not really on the books for having shit, but they got some wild animal pets that we would probably definitely look at like, huh?
Dude, I just found out, yo, one of my bosses had a freaking alligator for a pet, bro.
You know what? That's that crazy shit. That's the cue to the next one. So, next one, roll up a hole up. A woman is suing Walmart for locking up the African American cosmetic products. And I mean like the do-grows, the rat tail combs, I mean all that stuff. And wait, and the part that makes it funny is that some of these items are probably less than $1, less than $5 in value. And these are being securely locked up at this Walmart location. And now I'm going to put it like this. Regardless if we roll up a hole up on it, that just signals some type of segregation. You know, you feel me? That just signals it because man, you know the only type of people coming for that type of shit is our type of people.
But you want to hear some real shit, son? I'm gonna put you on some real games, son. When I was merchandising at one time and I had to go into the Walmarts, dude, niggas being there stealing the beauty supply products, and you know what the products the Negroes coming in for? You know what the niggas coming in for, bro? They coming in for the shea moisturizer. They coming in for the relaxers for their hair. They coming in for anything shea butter bound, right or wrong, and they stealing the shit. So at the end of the day, they gonna lock it up. They don't want this. They don't want the product to be stolen. Now, if you take that as something racial, like, come on, it's two sides to a story. Like, and I've seen it firsthand.
I hear you, but it's the different experience when you could walk into some of these big box stores, say like even a Costco's or a Costco's, a Best Buy, or even some other Walmarts, and they have high priced items just on the floor, TVs. You get what I'm saying? I mean, items of serious value. And wait, and like you said, niggas be stealing them too. Niggas be stealing hard drives. Yeah. Niggas be stealing video games. Yeah. Niggas be stealing fishing equipment. Niggas be stealing food.
But they be having that shit locked up though. But they be having that shit locked up too. The games and the hard drives is locked up now.
But wait, niggas find ways to get in there, man. Niggas find ways to get in there.
Of course.
You know,
I done seen somebody swindle somebody. I done seen somebody swindle a Walmart employee. Like, yo, I went by the system. And he wound up taking the system out. And the dude had a friend with him. His friend sat here and called the dude while he was trying to lock it. Dude dropped the key and went over to help somebody else. They got the key now.
Oh, shit.
Yo, when I say that shit was open, they took so many games. It was gone. It was gone. Wow. They just ran out of the fucking store. They ain't give a fuck. They just had the shit. Put it in bags, hauled ass. I was going into Walmart. I'm like, oh, these niggas is out of here. All right. Okay.
Well, we gonna go with this though.
They closed down Walmart for a little minute. They did. They closed it up. It's the one I'm paying watch on. They closed that shit up. And then what the crazy part is, that following week they had like a water break inside the store, so they had to close it again that following week.
Oh, it's still closed as we speak, that Walmart?
Nah, it's back open. It's back open.
Niggas in there fucking up. Somebody, I tell you this, some niggas lost their jobs.
Oh yeah, those niggas lost their jobs. Yes, they lost their jobs. They was gone. It was like, yeah, like, how do you even not pay attention to the key?
You feel me? But check this though. Next on Roll Up a Hole Up, we got Chef Marcus Samuelson opening up let me rephrase that. Top Chef, featured on Iron Chef America. Marcus Samuelson will be opening up a featured restaurant in Newark, New Jersey on Halsey Street. Now, the reason this made Roll Up a Hole Up, This is probably an instant
I know
hold
what
up
side
because
of Halsey too.
you do. So even better. So
You know what side of Halsey too.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But the fans of the cast and listeners who are not familiar, we are Jersey bred, Essex County bound for the most part. And when we say that, that's a place that's very close to home. And knowing that a well-renowned chef of his stature is building and bringing something of that eatery or that level of excellence to our city or our county is just enough to highlight on our show. So definitely big shouts to Marcus Samuelson. I would love to come out there and try some of your food. And since I said that, I will be coming out next weekend with the wife, and we will be trying out some of your delicious eateries. So that'll be an adventure. I'm sure they're open now already, but if they're not, that'll be very heartbroken for me. But I will be in there as soon as they're open. But if they are open now, next week I will be in there, and you'll be getting that review live next Monday with our special guest. Across my fingers, but we got a special guest for next Monday.
Nice.
We can definitely do that.
Nice.
I definitely want to have that.
But now, next and roll up a hole up. Tom Brady's daughter. This is old, but I just want to just address it though. His daughter was called a pissant by a radio interviewer. And the reason I wanted to address that because that's some whole type of savage level of disrespect. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but the only reason I wanted to say anything like, bro, how you interview a man of his stature and you come out your face like that? And then Tom Brady says he doesn't want him to get fired. No, fuck that, man. Off with his head. That's all I got to say.
I'd have told them that they better have him out by the time I leave out of this building in cuffs. Point blank. If not, I'm dead ass in cuffs. Like, I'm pressing charges, verbal assault on my daughter. I'm finding some legal precedent to put you in jail, dog. You don't disrespect my daughter like that. I can't beat you the fuck up.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, I gotta agree with Jones on that one.
Like, if I can't, there's got to be some legal precedent. You what is it? Deframing, not deframing. What's that word? I say it.
Just lewd talks and inappropriate actions. To
exactly
in
like
lieu
that.
of a minor, some shit like that. They'll find a way to word it. But yeah, I agree. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I just wanted to touch on that. But to close off the roll up a hole up, we got this last topic. Elon Musk, the beautiful, wonderful mind behind the technology in the Tesla, is now creating a flamethrower to help defend us from the zombie apocalypse. He is selling these for $500, and he is quoted to already made $5 million. Is this something?
This nigga is making weapons of mass destruction for zombies.
Wait, he's already made $5 million off these weapons of mass destruction. So I don't know which one I find is crazier. Him making it and announcing it, or people buying it and him making the profit he did off of this actual invention.
Well, I'm not surprised people are buying it because people believe it's going to be a zombie apocalypse regardless. But just the thought that this nigga said, I'm gonna make some more bread off this shit.
Listen. You got people like me and other Marvel geeks and comic geeks, Call of Duty geeks, whatever you want to call us, game geeks.
Shout out to us.
Who believe that there will be a zombie apocalypse. Now he is the person that just said, you know what? I'm gonna just go with what everybody believe already. Why not? Yeah. He's a smart businessman. And that was a smart business decision. Now, question I do have is where are they being sold? Because I want to buy one.
Of course, on.
I definitely want to buy one. I will sit here and
flamethrower though, bro. This thing gonna be. I can see King Jones now sitting back in his recliner chair outside, just flamethrowing shit. Don't worry, I got it. We good.
oh yeah, hell yeah. It'd be like the. What's that? It's a mobile game. It's called Zombie Apocalypse. Matter of fact, Zombie Apocalypse or End of Days or some shit like that on iPhone, where you sit there, you're a big country dude, you get guns, you get flamethrowers, you get all types of shit. He's sitting in a recliner too. I'd be just like that. Lighten shit up with no
You know what? I'm not mad. That's why I was just sitting here listening. Like, but just knowing your creativity and your mind wanders on that level just brings us up for a better cast for the future because we need to get this geek cast off the ground. Knowing that these interests are just, I'm serious, man, because there's some stuff that we could talk on there that's not smoke cast related. So listeners, let us know if you want a geek cast, game cast, all that other stuff, man. Let us know, comics and all that good stuff. We can lay that down for y'all. We got platforms for that. But now, let's talk about this wild out topic of the week, man. We have some wild out.
Before the wild out topic of the week,
yes,
we have my review.
Oh yes,
because Max seemed pretty disappointed.
Royal Rumble. Yes, the Royal Rumble. Please go in. Please go into the Royal Rumble.
It was spectacular. Royal Rumble was spectacular.
Wait, you went live
to the WWE Network? Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I actually went. It was amazing. Yes, it was fucking amazing. It was awesome. The live experience. If you have not been to a wrestling event, people, you need to go. You need to go. It's excellent. To see the first ever women's Royal Rumble was great. To see the winner, Shinsuke Nakamura, win the men's, and to see Brock Lesnar still come out on top was actually something that was disappointing because he should have lost in my eyes. I don't think he should have won, but that got to build up for a bigger story for WrestleMania, which is coming up in about 2 months, 3 months tops. Be prepared for excellent Royal Rumble. Excellent WrestleMania. The topic is now getting bigger. We have the subject titles. What is it called? Subject wrestling events, which is Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, Raw exclusive, SmackDown exclusive, to determine who's going to be champion.
Okay.
The women made history. It was just spectacular.
Yeah, wait, just to speak on that, shout out to Ronda Rousey. That made headlines too, man. I didn't know she was WWE. Was that a surprise for everyone, or?
No. She appeared in the last WrestleMania with The Rock.
Okay.
She slammed Triple H, like she hip tossed him. She judo tossed him. So, it was expected because she hasn't had a fight in the UFC ring in what I would say about a year after her loss.
That's got slid for real, boy.
She was expecting to sit here and join up. They didn't know when. They worked the deal in, I think maybe a month before Royal Rumble, and of course, this is a storyline, so they scheduled it for Royal Rumble to sit here and make an appearance and become, be all this big. Oh yeah, now you're here type of thing. You're the best. Please kick ass type shit. So she looks like the phenomenal hero that we just expect her to be regardless. But she's gonna lose. Doesn't matter who she fights. It depends. She's gonna lose because
put it like this: they're gonna have a good storyline for her. But like you said, she's been out the UFC for so long. This was almost like inevitable because she was still too young. She was way too young for her career to be over. So I didn't know how they led this up. I felt like it. I honestly, as someone who doesn't follow the sport as that avid as you guys, I felt like if it would have been a bigger surprise or had a bigger bang to it if she just showed up as one of the special.
It definitely would have did that.
I'm like, oh snap, Ronda Rousey, and you didn't know she was going to participate.
Yeah,
like that would have been so much crazy
because they had the storyline already set up though.
True.
They have the storyline set up. Like the new Japanese sensation that's there right now. She is, the cash cow. She is there to make the money, and she is holding up her end of the bargain, as we say, because she is definitely sitting there putting on the show.
Yeah.
So with the storyline being set up, I didn't see Ronda Rousey, just coming in and winning. Because if she'd have came in and they'd have been a, surprise, spectacular thing, it'd have been more so she'd have won because she came in. True. And then she'd have got the main event at WrestleMania, and then they had to make a new storyline for the Japanese sensation that they already got. Like, it's just too much. So for her to come in at the end and make her statement, she wants to fight at WrestleMania. Cool. She'll fight on SmackDown. She'll fight the women's champion of SmackDown. I'm pretty sure of it. That's probably how it's gonna go because they have a little story history too, within itself. At an event. What was it? Takeover Brooklyn? No, it was an event called the Mae Young Classic, where another UFC fighter, Shayna Baszler, participated in the Mae Young Classic, which happened over the summer. And the original 4 horsewomen, which is the pioneers for, you know, this women's revolution that's now happening, met the 4 horsewomen of UFC, which is Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, the Cyborg, and somebody else. And they had a little altercation. And at the end of that altercation, Ronda Rousey said, name the place, name the time, and she'll be there. So, you know, that storyline is now about to actually take fold. That's all.
This sounds like it's going to be a lead up for some whole, like, I'm not going to front. Listening to you tell me gets me excited to get back into the sport. I'm not going to front. But am I? I'm not sure.
Yes,
I'd be so off because the storyline has evolved so much over the last 10 years. I feel like I'll be lost, but I feel like it's still at the point that they make it friendly enough to get in.
Yeah, you'll fit right into it, dude.
You'll be able to get back into it.
But now, what I want to know is, does my man Triple H still wrestle? Because I'm from his generation. I'm from D-Generation X.
He is more of a suit now. He doesn't wrestle. He is a suit. You know, he hires and fires people. Like, he'll wrestle if it's a big.
So he hires and fires people.
Yeah, he's like, if it's a big storyline, he'll wrestle.
He's man, bro.
Other than that, he's more
Hunter Hearst Hensley, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's a suit now. Man. He's a suit. He pretty much runs the whole hiring and firing process. He's just, you know.
I'm not mad. He earned that, man. I remember Degenerate. What he's done as a wrestler has probably transcended that culture. Like, he's definitely like Hall of Fame, OG, GOAT, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, he's definitely in there. But nah, salute. Definitely, I'm not gonna front. It definitely feels good to hear that he's still in it, and he's still in it doing power moves. So shout outs to him, man. But with that being said, let's transition into the fuck shit of the week. Wild out topics of the week, and man, we got some wild ones right here, gentlemen.
Really?
This is the, you know, it's the best way to close the cast and the worst way at the same time. But let's let this shit rip, man. This first one's a wild one, man.
I'm ready for it.
I'm sorry. The reason I have a delay, man. I don't know where to start in these stories because some of this shit is so. Granted, the name fits the stories, but until I read it, I actually do so much research on it because I don't think it's real. It's so wild. If you get what I'm saying, it's like, what? This can't be real. You know what I'm saying? But just to get to it, Sacramento, California, a California man was sentenced to life in federal prison on Tuesday last week. So it's now eclipsing 2 weeks. Oh, no, a week today. But he was sentenced to life in prison in a federal prison for buying Filipino children for sex and pornography, and what prosecutors called one of the most lurid, willful, and disturbing child exploitation cases in the nation. U.S. District Judge John Mendez says he was sickened by the crimes committed by Michael Carey Clemens. He doesn't get his middle name addressed, but he's 57 years old of Sacramento. Michael Clemens. Oh my God. Prosecutors said he gave detailed instructions on how young girls should be posed, how their hair should be cut, whether they should wear makeup or have their bodies oiled. His true plan was to find young girls, virgins, and go have sex with them. Assistant U.S. Attorney Andre Espinosa said a 57-year-old man doesn't have sex with a 7-year-old girl. He rapes her. And I have to say I agree with this. And I can't even lie to you. When I said I got choked up, I didn't know where to start. I'm like, bro, I had to actually research this for the actual article. I needed to find the primary source. Like, this is wild. This is just fucking wild. 57, a damn near 60 years old, and you want
that's fucking disgusting.
Filipino children, virgins of the age of 7 and below, or 5 to 10, I'm guessing, or if maybe 10 is too old for you. But Jesus, bruh, this is some savagery. Savagery.
That's not even.
It's sad, but this shit been going on for fucking centuries, man.
It's been going on for centuries, but like I said, when I see this shit in the news, I literally have to be like, wait, is this real? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally had to say, like, is this real? I know about the buying children, but it's like a 57-year-old man buying children for Filipino like, wait, he's been buying this is the way they word it, it's been like multiple children for multiple acts over time. Like, this has been I can't, man. I can't.
How long he has been doing this shit for decades, bro.
I don't even care how long this sick motherfucker been doing this shit for, bro. This guy needs fucking help, man. Fucking help. This is
Yeah, he does.
This is crazy.
He needs
Oh, he's gonna get that buttermilk treatment. Let's not let that be overglanced. He's gonna hit those motherfucking prison fucking gates, get in that yard, and they're already gonna know what's cracking. He's gonna get that buttermilk treatment from the fucking door. He might get that shit in the holding cell. Like, shit, fucking creep.
Yeah.
60-year-old creep. Like, what the fuck? The old people I knew, they liked hot young women, not young girls. Fuck you gonna do with a little girl? Jesus, the fact that even gets you erect is sickening. But let's just move past that to even more wild shit. The next wild out topic of the day. Oh boy, this is not as wild as the last one, but it's just equally as wild. A Russian mother is caught trying to sell her 13-year-old daughter's virginity for 19,000 euro. That's about what, 24,000 US dollars? A mother today confessed to seeking to sell the virginity of her 13-year-old daughter to a wealthy man. Russian police detained the woman named as Irina, Gladiska, 35 years old, and an estate agent and a female friend after a sting operation by the detectives. A pair has flown into Moscow from the Chesil Bank with the underage girl in order to sell her first night to the rich client for 19,100. Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's a slut.
Damn.
A whole slut.
How you really feel?
And she definitely needs to burn in hell.
This is wait.
We gotta.
I don't know about these wild. I might have to do some screening on these wild out topics, man, because this shit is wild. Because the thing that's crazy, because I am more than sure whoever was going to purchase this virginity was a creepy 57-year-old man.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
sure
definitely some old perv that we were just getting on about it before.
We just got off of him.
Like
you feel me?
Joe.
And it's like, come on, bruh. This is crazy.
And there's his uncle about to buy a 13-year-old virginity.
And this is crazy. They said they have a video of an interrogator showing that the mother admitting to that she came to Moscow to get to know a rich man in order to get a financial help for providing sexual services by my daughter. The friend, 25, confessed with the aim that was selling the right to have her first night with the girl.
Wow, fucking terrible, man.
This is wild, man. Like, honestly, gentlemen, I don't know what to say from here. Like, I think, but it's like I don't really have much to say because I have more than confidence in my mind, my head that a wealthy rich man, more than likely they're either in their early, unless he's some type of super rich, young venture capitalist in their 20s, more than likely he's in his late 30s, 40s, and probably 50s. So, creepy old man, this young woman of a mother, young because she's 35, because she's not nowhere near old, is looking and willing to not sell her vagina, but her daughter's precious, unflowered vagina.
Fucking terrible.
So wait, it's not only is it terrible, the point I'm trying to bring out here is when you hear the saying that family could do you worse than your own friends, this is definitely one of those examples, you know. And granted, I don't care if the daughter was in on it. She's too young to have any type of knowledge or consent on this type of transaction. Just know that your mother did not have your best interest at heart. Just know that.
And she did not love you.
She didn't love you. Wait, she didn't love you like she said she loved you, because if she was willing to sell your vagina over her vagina because they were in financial struggles, then no. She better have found some tricks to do to make that money come up. But you ain't selling my precious unflowered daughter to some 60-year-old creep for her first experience. Jesus, this is. With that being said, gentlemen, and for the viewers out there who are on Facebook Live, guys, share the link. I'll tag you in the link or get the post. But you know, this is the first episode live since the second one. But this is the Daily Heat Check Smokecast. I am your host, Sir Piffery Goodness. You can find me at Twitter and on Instagram at PiffBeats and at YouTube at PiffBeats as well. The co-host and guest for today, LB, who is not with us at the moment. You can find him at LB_Greer Bros. I'll have the links to his information in the description. And P.Dot. Don't forget to reach out to him as well. Their information will be in there. It was a pleasure having them both on the show. Please check them out and their projects. But to the normal cast of the Smokecast, Mr. King Jones, please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you, sir.
This is your boy King Jones, and you can find me on Twitter at KingJones_forever. Man, we're having a great time there.
Absolutely. Mac Amazing, please, sir, talk to the people, tell them where they can find you.
Yo, you can find me on Twitter at VSF_MAC and on IG at M.AMAYZN. M.Amazing.
Okay, wait, hold up, Mac. I see you're set up right now. Got switched. Hey, I'm looking on. You know, I don't be on social media much, so that's just me. I just be busy. But I'm looking up there. I see you got a little dual monitor set up. I see you got a little arm out there with a little blue cusp, and this shit looking real nice over there, Mac. I might have to take a trip to your spot.
Hey, man, you know, you inspired me a little bit. You talked to me, and I'm like, I got it. I just didn't put it up, so let me put it up. You feel me?
I ain't even mad, man. You know, I look at it, and I find that to be very, very impressive, man. But I will say this, though. Thank you for bringing the mic out today, but you come in a little bit bass heavy, and you're dipping in and out. So I'm not sure if that has to do with the connection or the connection with the audio. So I don't know.
For sure because I'm not for
like
sure.
Right now, you just went out.
You
just went out a little bit. So that could be the internet. So you get what I'm saying? Our internet, because we are streaming live right now, too, as well. But, gentlemen, it was a pleasure. So I definitely appreciate y'all always coming out and on time and, you know, welcoming the guests. You know, as much who, you know, I work hard. We all work hard to get them on the show. So I appreciate that from y'all. And I appreciate everyone watching live. If not, we're going to have the cast, you know, as the audio version up. That'll be up in the next day or two or whenever I get to it. So it's always best to watch the show live so you get it early, fresh, and all that good stuff. And don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's them again. Subscribe, recommend, like, repost. We appreciate that, guys. That's honestly the best support you can give us. So until next time, y'all, take care. This is the Smokecast, and we are out. Peace.
Hey.